see the #2 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the third-ranked team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action.
And the Red Raiders will kick this deep to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. On the ground, it's Lacey. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year. I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Here's the throw deep downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Boy, just like that, we've got a big play already here by this offense. Not afraid to take some shots downfield. They hit it. They got great field position now.
And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looks right for a quick completion. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Caught near the goal line. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. 1st and goal, handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And he's got it! Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, to cap off an opening drive like this on a third down touchdown pass is such a satisfying way to start a game. The offense has set the tone. Now, bring out the defense. It's their turn.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Morton. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? On the ground, it's Williams. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Caught near the sticks, it's Hudson. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2 backs now flanking the quarterback. And the back now goes in motion. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Joyner. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Back to pass. It's Morton. Receiver makes the catch.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
It's 2nd down after that completion. Breaks free. Here he goes. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the 1st quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The linebacker shifting around now. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. Looking to throw here. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looking to throw. It's Morton. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tries to get it to the running back. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down?
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3.
Here we go.
Looking for a receiver. Pass caught. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Breaks free. Has the first down and more. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game, because that was a big-time game.
Getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Simmons. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Important second down play coming up. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Now it's second down here.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue!
Back to pass. It's Morton. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Finding some room at the 25. You make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Red Raiders looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
Here we go!
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Mowers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He's going to pull it down and run. The quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The Rebels come to the line to run the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Simmons. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. And finally, he's looking deep down the left side. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. drop back here on 3rd down.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
And the Rebels will kick this away and get the second half going.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground.
That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Grab down the middle. It's Carter. Look out, off and running. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Red Raiders are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Breaks into the open. The 30. Past the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Rebels. A big defensive score.
Man, that is every defensive lineman's dream. And he played running back in high school or Little League. He showed some tremendous athletic ability once he came up with that interception to take it into the end zone.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This one will be fair caught. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Hands off to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
To throw, it's Morton.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And the Red Raiders looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Using his legs, it's Diggs. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Well, This has proven to be a fun one, Kirk. Two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win?
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And the Rebels will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. The shotgun handoff here. Nice stuff in the run out of the shotgun there. Stop him at the 3-yard line.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Looking to pass. It's Morton. Running out of time in the pocket. And the ball is picked off.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Suddenly, off the interception, it's 1st and goal for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Well, we had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Douglas. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Scanning the field, it's Morton. Quick throw to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline, and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Here's the second down play. Offense is off schedule here after that first down loss. Here comes second down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. The Red Raiders looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14. First and 10 now for the offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Here's a quick catch. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, it's Morton. Going for his running back. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Touchdown, Red Raiders. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. So here we go, fourth quarter, cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. us out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Leaning on the run game here late. He's past the marker and still going. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Rebels.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Okay, ready?
Scanning the field. It's Morton. He lets it go on the move. Looking deep. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So, second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. To dart right down the middle. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Man, just complimentary football, really in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters. And that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas Tech, 14.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Morton. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Douglas. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
Man, after all these interceptions today, this guy stands in there and makes this throw downfield. I'd love to see what he's made out of. His kind of wiring can give this team a chance to win this game.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He's running out of time here.
And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play.
Brings up 3rd down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Looking to throw yet again.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20.
How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining. They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Dropping back. It's Simmons.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off.
And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the football.
Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. First down at 10. And he'll set up to throw.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Oh, he's bringing it back.
And he steps out of bounds after the interception, and that will be the final play of the game.
Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.